we are back up and running. Thank you, everybody. We are up and running. We're jumping back into Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous tonight. Just a little announcement that the next couple of streams I will be traveling, so I'll update the schedule on Twitch. I won't be streaming as I'll be traveling. Just on a little vacation with the wife. So, with that, we are exactly where we left off. I was doing some updates on my laptop today, and since I've had that kind of in storage mode, it was taking forever to get those things done. Matter of fact, it's still doing what I assume is the last little bit of updates. Did we rest? I don't think we've rested here yet, have we? No, we did rest, and then it kicked us to the chamber. We still haven't found these missing scouts. Southwest of Dresden. Hell Knight Outpost. Okay. Like I said, I have not really looked at any of the equipment. Alright, you know what? Let me double check the table. Manage these affairs real quick. And then we'll go into the streets, sell some of our excess, and then we hit the road. I want to find those scouts, so it's a mixture between finding the scouts and or doing the Hell Knights thing. That's what we're going to look at doing tonight. Set that out east. Is this them? Guys need to go and catch up with this lot. Let's drop a quick save here. Let's see if we can clear out this army right here now. Let's see. Flanking grants +4 bonus to attack extend +2 and +4 bonus to damage roll. Okay. could bless all of our guys. But let's just get rid of these guys from the get-go. Two, 0 to 1, 2 to 5. Go ahead and do some damage here. Keep it going. Then we move the champions up. Real quick. Okay. Bless everybody real quick. Got to get rid of these guys. Yeah, let's get rid of the rocks first. Alright, let's cure wounds. Heal up some of the rangers. And then that for Shrine. Let's start getting rid of them some. He's killing his own people. Okay, we need to heal up. Go. I do not want to kill all of them, not right now. Total defense. Shield wall. Total defense. Because I want to heal up as many of our guys that's out here as we can. We're still over our limit. Dang it. Put defense up. They killing themselves too? Okay. Oh, wrong button. Guys. Okay, we gotta get Hell Knights this next time. And then I think go ahead and finish them off. Okay, let's heal up. And Hell Knights. There we go. Now we should be able to get all of our troops back. There we go. Good job. Poor prisoner who was freed in the battle asks for a word. In his hand, an item wrapped in a rag. The prisoner says he was once a crusader, and for decades he was hiding this item from the demons. He's overjoyed to present it to his savior. Deadly Toll. See, so +4 enhancement, scythe. +4 bonus to critical hit conformation rolls. Okay. And let's backtrack some. Alright. Try to get some of these other ones off the blocks. Let's get the ones closest to it, yeah, like that. Job. Yeah, what cultists I'm not going to worry too much about right now. That sucked. How many of each did we lose? Heal them up. And now should have everything else under control. There we go. Good job. The Crusaders discovered the secret lair of a cultist who fed the meat of the prisoners to a pack of evil dragons. The brood of monsters is destroyed, their eggs covered with rot and mold are broken. Daily income increased, finance points 200. Right. No. What's up with this one? Bunch of water elementals. A bunch of rocks. Okay. Let's go after these water elementals, see if we can clear those guys up. Those guys out. Have you wait. Call out your dogs. Wait. We let them come out to get in striking range. Might be able to just knock them straight out. Good job. Oh, I should just like eagle. And then attack him. Okay. I don't think we need to worry about doing any more magic from our sorcerer general. Alright. The Crusaders see a tiny but magnificent mountain lake filled with clear cold water. Even demons couldn't disturb its peace and were chased away by powerful water elementals. This remote site is obviously the source of water power, blessed by spirits of the plane of water. Daily income increase, energy points times 4. Nice. Okay, let's loop it back around. Oh. It's all drakes. Okay. Good job. Alright, now we just do the wait game. Let him come in. Oh no, he's going to shoot from range. Forgot about that with you. You can go ahead and well, let's get them first. Okay. Doing some excellent cleanup. The reeking blood-smeared layer of the rift drakes is filled with bones intermingled with treasure. These were not valuable for the monsters, but those fiends couldn't control their greed. We got 5,000 finance points. Nice. Okay. Start trying to head back up this way now. Okay. Leave them where they at. Nobody knew we want to recruit right now, so now we can continue on selling our current gear and moving forward with either the Hell Knights or finding these missing freaking scouts. He said southwest, so just go into the streets. We'll go ahead and go to, what's our quartermaster's name? Since we go down to the quartermaster, we sell off stuff with him. I don't think there's anybody else we really need to talk to right now. Where's the guards? Show me what you have. Okay. Bulk selling, please. Cold iron sword. Cold iron mace. Short sword +2. Master sword. Shot composite longbows. Go ahead and get rid of those. I guess I feel like I really need to I'm gonna take a look at Alright. That's good for now. Didn't we need cheese for the cheese crosata thingy? Where is our food? We have like no food. Okay. Fruits, potatoes. Other liquors I'm not too worried about. Get a radish. Alright. Got a little bit more food to play with. Let's see what we'll just... Yeah, show me what you can get with your thieving connections. Yeah, I'm not seeing any food available that way. Wands and scrolls. Okay. Well, that's why I wasn't showing food earlier. Let's go by name. Got some eggs. Got midnight moral. We have milk. Yeah. Spices, mutated fish, onions. Purified solution. Yeah. Get some more rice. Got some sweet wine. And we got some tainted fowl. Okay. Alright. With that,
do it my way.
away we go. Alright, should we swap anybody else in? We'll need Regil if we do the other one, so swap Sealer for Regil. I'm gonna roll with it like that. Alright, so okay, that Hell's Night Elf's post is right there. It's not too far. Don't want to do the Ivy segment just yet. So yeah, let's try to go this way. We'll check on the Hell Knights. Southwest is where? We already been here. This is for her. I think. I'm pretty sure it's for her. I really do not know. Okay. Okay, is that not quite yet? Okay. Now, hold on, not yet. Let's see what's going on here. We got 3 more Yama Azatas. Okay. Fate of the altar of the first retriever. Craftsmen are ready to use the web enveloping the altar of the first retriever to create a relic for the commander. Okay. Decision needs to be made on what kind of item this relic is going to be. If it's padded armor, it's +3. It's an intermediate shirt. Let's do shirt, because just about everybody can wear shirt. I don't know what the end result's going to be. Skillful tailors wove a magnificent garment from the webs of the first retriever. Okay. Okay, let's see what's chanting the crest of the fallen knights. Okay. Strengthening diplomacy. Glory to the heroes. Help of the nail. Okay, that's interesting, but let us do that decree. Strengthen diplomatic connections. My morale is already maxed, so I saved that for when I need it. No other events, okay. Okay, these are Zatas. Can go to where they are. Alright. Let's just go there just so that I don't have to worry about them later. Alright. Still staying there. Continue to do your thing, come back around. See, can we get to that one and knock it out? Omox has skipped that turn. start working on all monsters. Going up that way. That's okay. Go ahead, bless our guys. Let's have you wait. Because you can. What the hell? Oh, because there's so many of them. Okay. Alright, let's see. That group is just totally gone. Hitting our guys up hard. Let's thin their numbers down. Let's get some more healing going. We don't want to get all of them just yet. Dang it. Alright. Let's see. We're gonna lose troops. Let's screw it. Question is, how many did we lose? 140. God. We lost so many of our mounted. These tall swamps where so many Sakarian trades had once operated were then occupied by mud demons. Now they are safe again. The tar can now be drawn from their depths to serve the needs of builders, alchemists, and tanners. Yeah, but now we are severely weakened. So let's take our happy butts back this way. And just hold. We need to get more troops. Bit. Okay. Now, let us get into this business for the Hell Knights. Wait, we're already tired? Okay, let's rest. I was saying he doesn't have. What's he at 17 here? Weird. What? Sell it? Do we want? Yeah, let's do some mulled wine. See about getting that squared away.
I'd like to show you a sketch. Tell me what you think.
It's not bad, but if you ask me, I think you've made it too flattering. Too bad you can't redraw my ugly mug for real to make me look like this handsome guy.
One that always look at the beauty and stuff, and one that's always self-doubting and loathing. What a mix. But we got all passes on that round, so that's awesome. Now, let's see what's in here. Some chests are locked, some are trapped, some are not even chests at all. Great, great to know. Alright, so before we get started,
Are we in trouble yet?
let's see. Because we don't have bark skin going right now. So let's get your bark skin going.
Are we ready to move out?
You have the, yeah, you have the armor, so we don't need mage armor for you. I need to switch that out for shield. That's what I need to do. But you can go ahead and get that mirror image.
Oh, me?
Get that going.
Should we proceed?
Interesting.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
Magical vestment for your armor, please.
My skills
My
are
will
absolutely druggies.
Ask nicely.
And you need, what's your mirror image, my dear friend? Up there.
You are my favorite aide.
Should we give you blur too? We'll hold off on blur until we actually get into the thick of things, if there's
Tell
actually
me,
something here.
and I'll do it. Something wrong?
I will lend you my aid.
We could do effortless armor.
We should move now.
Let's go ahead and mount up on him. And let's see about getting everybody going. Interesting.
No time for debates.
Okay.
Don't hold back!
That way. Where's Rigo going?
Regil scans the top of the hill. Wisps of smoke rise into the air, giving away the location of the Hell Knight outpost.
We must hurry and remain very, very alert.
Tell me about your outpost.
The outpost is situated on top of a hill. The main building has stout walls and small windows. It serves as a resting area for various Hell Knight orders. Apart from my own troops, there are currently 3 chapters quartered here, as well as the permanent garrison. We've stocked up on food and water. The gargoyles have taught us a valuable lesson, and now we're prepared for an aerial attack.
What could have happened to the mission squad?
Regil gazes into the distance thoughtfully.
They were last seen in this very place. We must comb the area.
Okay. Sure, let's go. Don't want to do that. Why not? He just magically made his way down.
Retreat is
I
not
went
an
up there to get
option.
him.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Right,
Follow
thanks.
if you dare.
Okay, there is Luke down here. Grand Owl of Wisdom. That's a cat statue. This figurine of a cat engraved with a name that doesn't fit its appearance. Once activated, it grants the user a permanent +1 bonus on all skill checks and then vanishes. Okay. Well, that'll just be for my main character because I do like for them to play like their god at the time. Oh, we got this recipe too. Let's see, 12, 6, 16, 19, 4. Okay, yeah, everything went up. Interesting. Very much interesting little fly. Okay.
I'm off.
Okay, let's see. You can come on up front. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Get another quick save in.
I'm all
Land.
ears.
Drop them a dime. up.
You should have run!
Cover me, all right? Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Kneel before me.
Okay, who's this guy? Suspicious traveler.
A pale youngster practically prostrates himself before you.
Finally, someone's here. And it's the Crusaders, too. Please help me. I'm all alone and I don't know what to do.
How's he all alone in this big old fort?
This lad's appearance perfectly matches the description of one of the cultists who were supposed to arrive with the lost escort.
Regil notes dispassionately, gripping the handle of his weapon.
And how does he know that? But, okay.
A CCU cultist, me? And no, I'm just an apprentice craftsman. They made us work against our will there.
Okay, we got a perception check pass. Seems to me like the cultist is either lying or keeping something from us, or even worse.
The lad recoils and then, surprisingly deftly, jumps away from you.
Retreat already?
Fowler of Virtue. Great. 23 spell resistance. AC is pretty low.
This will
And he's
hurt!
only 88 hit points. That's done.
Regil nods to himself.
One less demon. Splendid.
We're just gonna go. Perhaps all the captured cultists were possessed by demons. They exalted the knights when they thought the moment was right.
A reasonable assumption. Let's see what else we're able to find out. I must commend your shrewdness. We would have had it rough if you hadn't unmasked the demon. We must verify the claim that the knights returned to the outpost. Move out.
Explore the outpost. Okay. Great, we got some things there.
I do what I must.
See what else we got around here. Thing over here. Basic gear. Okay.
The Hell Knight outpost is shrouded in silence. The 3 chapters seem to have simply vanished, leaving only the pillars of smoke from their fires to testify to the recent presence of the living. That doesn't seem to unnerve Regil in the slightest. He dispassionately scans the empty camp as if waiting for something. Breaking the prevailing silence, a sudden musical laugh sounds harsh and almost sinister.
Knight Commander. At last. I've been dying to meet you. Come on, don't be so sullen. Come on over and have a little rest after your journey. You can always stab me or hit me with a spell a bit later. If you feel like doing that at all, of course.
Ava looks around timidly.
It's so scary here. Can we grab these tasty treats and find a place that isn't as scary?
What an arrogant, talkative demon we've got here. I can see you've made yourself quite at home in our camp.
What have we here? One of those black armored blockheads? Why don't you join me and the commander for a little meal? Surely the mighty Hell Knight isn't scared of a little temptation?
The demon bats her eyelashes innocently.
Okay.
Regil subtly frowns. Surprisingly, he then steps forward without hesitation and sits next to the demon.
Let's talk.
Why is the camp deserted, demon?
Karanda. My name is Karanda. As for the camp's inhabitants, well, that's a long story. Please sit, Commander. We have a lot to discuss.
Roger, don't you think we should refuse this demon's request?
The Hell Knight permits himself an odd smirk.
Sometimes it's useful to know your enemy.
Okay. Alright, let's talk.
The demon claps her hands joyfully.
Yunlord, you have no idea how eager I was to meet you, and how quickly I got here when I discovered you were coming. Do you feel at ease talking to me in this shape? Because I can always slip into something more comfortable.
With a snap of her fingers, Karanda becomes a golden-haired, bright-eyed young man, dressed in the white of a Saren Rain cleric.
I can look like this. So likable, so trustworthy.
Is that supposed to be dude from Kingmaker? Tristan?
Or if you'd prefer, this is my favorite form. It has driven so many crusaders out of their minds.
The demon's playful pose oddly clashes with the strict, upright appearance of Queen Galfry.
Okay.
Very charming. Now stop this farce, demon.
Oh, Sir Knight, do tell me, aren't you bored with yourself? Every soul must feel something to get their blood pumping. Some are driven by avarice, others by lust, and others still, by envy. And if you think you've managed to shield yourself from every vice and every flaw, well, that just means that you are blind, and your vice is the greatest of them all, pride.
You said you knew I was coming. How?
The demon looks astonished for a moment.
How did I know? Ah, we all have our sources. Perhaps I'll tell you all about them, Commander, if we can establish a certain friendship.
Are you here to preach at us, or do you actually have something meaningful to say?
The demon's expression grows serious.
I apologize for the frivolity, Knight Commander. It's so hard to restrain myself. I blame those Hell Knights. Ugh. No denizen of the Abyss could torture them as thoroughly as they punish themselves. But now, on to business. I have a rather unusual request. I'd like to become a crusader. And before 1001 objections escape your mouth, think about this. Your fame precedes you by quite some distance. They speak of you even down in the Abyss. We have never encountered anyone possessing such power. That is, so exciting.
The demon exhales loudly.
Okay.
I even heard that a part of your power trickles down to your most loyal companions. So why would a clever lady like me keep on serving demon lords, when instead there is someone so unusual and intriguing? I can't promise you I'm going to kneel before that Iomedy of yours right away, but I have many, many interesting stories to tell about my friends from the Abyss. Of course, I can also be of personal use to you. Any shape you desire, remember?
Let's see, do Beyonce.
I'm not even sure which of your suggestions was more revolting, demon. Your effortless betrayal of your kin, or your filthy insinuations?
Kiranda's tail suddenly springs up, and its tip gently caresses Regil's cheek.
Oh, do smile a little, Hell Knight. This isn't hell yet.
We're playing with them for a little bit, but I don't want to. I don't know. Do I want to? We've already got old girl, a demon on our side, a succubus. And I kind of feel like we're playing this guy as a Captain Saberho type. Let's wink at the demon. What else can this tale of yours do?
I could pluck a few simple melodies on a harp, unless you have a more enticing suggestion.
I feel like this is a bit of an evil plan in guise because they took over the sport. She knows about it. Yeah, we're doing the Captain Saberho playthrough, so I'm not interested in your personal use, but I could do with some information about your fellow demons. Tell me everything you know. Then you may consider yourself enlisted.
Fine, but I'm not used to giving up so easily.
The demon chuckles.
Want me to convince you? Here's a little tease. You asked me about the Hell Knights from the camp. They've locked themselves up in the outpost's main building, scared out of their wits. Go let them out. I'll join you later and tell you everything I know about the plans of my former allies. That's a serious conversation, so we'll have to be very thorough.
Regil's expression is difficult to read, but he does not seem very happy. Through clenched teeth, he says,
Come. We must examine the building.
777 experience. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't like that we're playing the Captain Saberho. Everybody gets a chance to redeem themselves. Few mortals apart from the Hell Knights would dare settle next to a hotbed of the Blights. Okay. So
I'm gone.
The outpost is in perfect condition. Everything appears to be in its right place. There are no signs of battle. Okay. Nothing else back that way.
We do it my way.
Okay, let's go into this.
It's time to act!
Let's get your big old hefty butt back on there. On the Triceratops. Security checkpoint, a precautionary measure highly characteristic of Hell Knights. Flanks the entrance. Okay, yeah.
A tall man wearing black armor and a full helm salutes you with his sword.
Knight Commander, you have rallied to our defense. We were forced to retreat under the onslaught of the demon Karanda and her lackeys. We held position for as long as we could, but we were sure to perish without outside help.
We're still not seeing any bloodshed or anything outside the camp, right? So this is weird.
The knight adds in a hushed voice.
Many of us are injured. Could you assist us, please? We hid the wounded in the back of the outpost so that the demons couldn't reach them as easily.
Regil remains silent and calculating as he studies the knights.
The story has too many inconsistencies, dude.
Regil permits himself a slight smirk.
I was hoping you would see through their ruse, Yunlard, and I'm not disappointed. I expected more from you, demon. Your cleverness won't save you, mortals.
This will be quick.
Angler of Vices. Deep Shadow Demon. Deep Shadow Demon. That's a separate hill, man. That's the first one to act on us. Okay, so.
You won't survive me.
Let's get some defense fighting going. Go ahead and get you to grant us some versus speed.
Don't hold back.
Let's give him a quick blast. You know, did 7 damage. There's Corinda and 2 more succubus. Corinda seems to be on the other side of everything already. Oh yeah, the demons. I don't know why I keep thinking that. I keep thinking demons are undead, but they're not. So that was a waste. But it's all good. It's good to get that thing.
This.
Go ahead on.
This one's mine.
Distract them from me.
Let's hold him off right here. Go.
Begone, fiend!
Okay, one of these. I'll try to come through. They just want to get themselves surrounded, really. Yeah. Okay, let's start off with the first one.
Make every strike count.
Time to share your treasures.
You should have run!
Angler of Vices.
Wait.
The ugly shadow hisses.
Let me ransom my life, Crusader. I have loot, much loot that I picked off the fallen. Surely it's worth the price of letting one poor soul slink back to the abyss.
The cultist hostage trembles with fear and fails to utter a word. His eyes are pleading.
So we have this Hell Knight. So he's holding the Hell Knight hostage. Is what he's doing. I thought he was talking about his life. If it was just his life, I would probably just say to hell with the loot. But let's save the guy. I hope the loot is worth it and get over and get lost.
Take it. It's yours. The abyss awaits me.
Regil's strike is swift and precise.
Nothing awaits you now.
The demon's death rattle reverberates off the walls. In his dying agony, he squeezes the kneeling cultist's neck with his claws, practically tearing the man's throat out.
Definitely done, Rachel.
Regil shrugs.
You didn't have to break your promise, and the monster didn't escape with his life. That's the best possible outcome. My advice for the future is to never, ever negotiate with demons.
Okay. What about the surviving cultists? Should we interrogate them?
They won't tell us anything we don't already know. Deal with them as you see fit. If you don't want to waste your time, the orders will take care of them later.
We vanquished the demons, but we still don't know where the knights from the camp are.
Regil casts a stern glance in your direction.
Take a look around if you think it best. Then we must leave. It's time.
Don't kill me, please. Oh, let's see. The thing that we got, some kind of manuscript or something they said. Martyr's Testament. Where this ring becomes vulnerable to fire but also gets +4 bonus on will saving throws and immunity to mind affected conditions. Okay. Give that to somebody that also has, if we could find something that grants resistance to fire, then it'll be a win-win, right? What is this book? Fighting the Bleaching.
One, the youth shall leave their malady behind. The bleaching does not cling to people until they mature. 2. What is the color of your skin? Apple-cheeked yesterday but deathly pale today? That's an alarming sign. Closely monitor the condition of your skin, hair, and eyes. 3. Never be bored. Curiosity is your best protection. Have a finger in every pie. 4. Don't break your neck. Be prepared to stand up for yourself or run for your life when you venture out to seek adventure. 5. Never give up. There's a remedy for the bleaching, and it isn't pills. But a new wardrobe or a new lover can stop the disease. And a proper journey can prevent its onset for a long time. 6. You are not alone. Find yourself some soulmates. They might just give you a new lease of life.
Okay. Oh, we got level ups too. Oh, sweet. Okay. Okay. See if we can get this lock done.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Demon Blood. Heavy Mace. Sunstroke. Whenever this +3 Radiant Cooldown Heavy Mace lands a hit, the enemy must pass a 42 saving throw DC 23 or become sickened for 1 round. Nice. I mean, we have Finnegan right now, but yeah, I think we can go with Sunstroke for now. We'll probably design Finnegan to go to somebody else. Give them a bonus someplace.
Weapons, spells, poisons. The art of killing is so diverse these days. A shame one life is not enough to master them all.
Let's look at our level up. Should get another stalwart defender. All right. Weapon specialization. Okay, let's take a look. Greater weapon focus gives us choose one type of weapon for which you were already selected weapon focus. You have a master at your chosen weapon. You gain +1 bonus on attack rolls you make using this selected weapon. This bonus stacks with other bonuses on attack rolls, including those from weapon focus. Okay. Weapon specialization. You're skilled at dealing damage with one weapon. Choose one type of weapon for which you already selected the weapon focus feat. You deal extra damage when using this weapon. Okay. Since we are currently the cook, it might be good to get this brew potions. But we're also currently the cook. Okay, I was just trying to look and see if there was a correlation. But I think we're just going to brew potions, that way we can start making some potions. Even though getting some of these other weapon things will kind of make more sense with the fighter, but since we're not controlling the other party members, and the computer is, and nobody else is getting, seems to be getting that feat, then I think it's best that we go ahead and pick it up. While in defense, this stalwart defender is immune to the shaking and frightening conditions. Seeking and nauseated. Yeah, we do the smash because we also got the thing from whenever we miss as a mystic. So extra attack is extra damage. Even when we miss, we still do damage. So okay. Okay, has a swift action. That's nice. Guys is going to just get the normal progressions, which is another level Hell Knight, like expected. Knowledge Arcana and Persuasion. Improved critical gnome hooked hammer, okay. Armor training and improved critical gnome hooked hammer. Another level cleric. Low religion, perception, persuasion. Greater spell focus for enchantment spells. And he has some more spells to choose from. Rogue, another level rogue. Mobility, trickery, stealth, perception, and use magic device. Critical focus. So easier to confirm crits, okay. Dominate person and feeble mind. Okay. Both will attack. We're just gross savants. Arcana, knowledge world, lore nature, lore religion, and use magic device. Okay. Greater elemental focus, fire. That makes sense. Shadow conjuration, greater illusion. Okay. And what's this other one? Acid fog. Okay. Land, my man. What you got? Others in archer level. Athletics, mobility, perception. Okay. Blind fight. Okay. So it gets to reroll against concealments. Alright. Yeah. The missed potential. And it gets tripped. Okay. That's everybody.
I am
Not
never
everybody
wrong.
that I currently have. Everybody's freaking exhausted too. Okay. I don't want to kill that dude. I want to kill him. Or is he another demon? Is that what we're getting? That they're all of them were demon?
I'm always ready.
Succumb to the demons? There we go. So now, nobody should be tired. Okay.
This will hurt!
Yet another obstacle.
Get that. Wait, was that a legit Hell Knight? Let's go back, because I don't want to kill a legit Hell Knight. I thought they were saying that they all were Hell Knight, demons possessed.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah, we still need to do that spell though, right? Get rid of everybody. Exhaustion. What the hell?
Paralictor Amino's Renth leans on his longsword.
At last. How did it go, Paralictor Derange? You will receive a formal report, Renth. Just like everyone else.
Regil winces in frustration.
Explain yourself, Regil.
Of course.
Regil pauses, then deliberately continues in a louder voice, so that Aminos and the other knights can hear him too.
Everything that happened was, in a way, a show.
Okay.
We'd received reports about the location of several particularly cunning demons. Not the fighting kind, but those who specialize in deceit and temptation. We could have surrounded and destroyed their hideout, but instead we let them know that the Knight Commander of Drazen would soon arrive in our deserted camp.
Okay.
The fiends swallowed it hook, line, and sinker. How could any of them miss an opportunity to prove themselves by killing the new leader of the crusade? Demons love talking about the pride of mortals, but in fact they suffer from that vice far more than anyone else.
Regil's smile is a cruel one.
Now for the critical bit, my reasons. Even though the orders knew a lot about the new commander's behavior, that information lacked veracity and consistency. For instance, it's always useful to know just how well your principal ally is able to resist deceit and temptation. And so I suggested that they meet with Karanda and her cohorts.
So, you were testing me the whole time?
Yes, I was.
Regil doesn't look away.
Someone had to, seeing that Her Majesty Galfry of Mendev is so prone to bestowing titles and armies without a second thought.
Okay.
Regil lowers his voice a touch.
And yet you can't claim that I was insincere. I made myself crystal clear when I stated my interest in your person and your unusual powers back when we first met. I also mentioned how important you are for the crusade and our shared cause. We are at the vanguard of what is possibly the most important war of our age. No one can afford the privilege of blind trust with these stakes.
Okay, I get your point of view.
I can't say I'm happy with the results. I trust this verdict of mine will serve as food for thought.
Okay.
On the one hand, your sense of humor provokes questions. Then again, it's an acceptable vice. A minor one.
Regil shrugs with just a shade of frustration.
Did it cross your mind that I could die during this test of yours? I mean, I wouldn't, but...
Regil seems to be slightly taken aback.
Of course it did. Our main force was positioned nearby, and they were ready to advance at the first sign of real trouble. I was not going to deprive the Crusaders of their commander, and sow chaos among their already sorely undisciplined ranks.
I understand your concern and don't begrudge you this test.
Regil bows respectfully.
I'm glad we've reached an understanding, and I am sorry that I had to resort to such measures. Now that we've discussed everything, there's still a small matter to attend to.
Regil looks at the ranks of the Hell Knights and raises his voice.
Yakar Enkel. 2 steps forward.
Okay.
I hear and obey, Paralictor Direnj. We must speak about your role in recent events. You received my order to visit the Knight Commander in Drazen and feed him misleading information. How should a Hell Knight behave in this situation?
Yakar swallows dryly as he tries to feign composure.
A Hell Knight must obey his commander's orders. If his commander's orders directly contradict the tenets of the measure and the chain, or go against the order's interests, then the knight must report his commander to the higher order command.
Regil's piercing gaze bores into the young knight.
And what did you do? Did you report me? No, sir. With your permission, sir, I deduced that it was some kind of test for the Knight Commander. That didn't seem right to me, but...
Okay, I see where this is going.
You don't have my permission to blabber excuses, Knight.
You gave him an order, and now you want to punish him for following it?
Well, if the commander deems my verdict faulty, then we shall postpone this review of your actions. Dismissed. That is all. Thank you for your visit, Commander.
Okay. Good. So we actually got people here now. There's spots of blue. Basic supplies, but still. Paralector Agnos Rennet. Okay.
Paralictor Aminos Renth greets you with a nod.
Knight Commander. If you wish, my armigers will show you a list of goods we offer. It includes both spoils of war and the items produced by our order's craftsmen.
How long have you known Paralector Rego Derange?
I've known him from even before the World Wound and the Crusades. Regiel is one of those gnomes who take forever to succumb to the bleaching. He was different once. He was bright. He was an armiger in the Order of the Scourge, then he transferred to the Godclaw, soared through the ranks, and started losing color. I can't be sure which of these three facts is the cause and which is the effect.
I like to see what your chapter has for sale. Half plate of synergy. Damage resistance of 1. +1 insight bonus to AC. Belt of improved protection. Grants the wearer +10 confident bonus on mobility skill checks. Okay. Vigilant watch. Warhammer. Full plate +3. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's fine. Let's drop our bulk selling off. Some of our cold-on stuff. I think I want to sell this Blood Rager necklace thing, but I'll do it in the couch in case we do have another companion that comes up and that we can slot it onto. Alright, let's get out of here. We still got to figure out where these scouts are. They disappeared somewhere southwest, they said. Somebody did say something about mines. Is that where the... Okay, let's travel down that way and see what we can get. amount of chase has improved. 10 that we. Okay. Okay, let's do some work on that retriever again. Sit tight. Let's see if we can knock these guys out. Oh. Act like they were big, but they weren't really. Don't mind where drawers would mine precious crystals is now abandoned. The group of demons that had made its lair there tried to defend their territory from the Crusaders, but to no effort. Daily income increased 10 material points. Nice, so we are currently 2.3k a day for finance points, 74 material points a day, and 26 lead points a day. Over the top on our performance stuff. Oh, I need to do that, but it's done now. No, we'll wait till we get some more reinforcements with that. There's a lot of troops all over the place in that one. Excuse me. Same here, okay. Alright. I was debating if I was going to go back to Dresden's to do the thing for clearing up that the diplomacy decree, but we can always teleport there, so let's try to get to where we're going to get to, and then we'll just teleport. See what do we got. roller car. Okay.
Don't hold
right
back!
Now, so that Riddle.
You've crossed the wrong monk.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Strike!
Retreat is not an option.
Try.
You won't survive me. Begone, fiend!
Cover me, all right?
Good job. All right, let's get out
I'm
of here.
gone.
Let's keep it going. We'll fight them. Then we gotta rest because we got people that's exhausted now. Oh no, I have another thing of singing that song, don't I?
Close ranks. Endure this!
Let's do Divination song. The hell? Okay. Let's get him up. Drop a fireball on all of them.
Fall!
Hopefully I'm somewhat busy. What is going on with you? Well, no, don't want to do that. Do it that way though. Go for him.
Make every strike count.
Did that free? Not all of our guys. All our guys aren't freed up yet, but they will
You
get
should have run!
got all of that now. Let's go ahead. Oh no, we don't
We
need
do
to
it
rest.
my way.
I'm gonna think
I am never wrong.
we are no longer fatigued right now, so let's roll with the punches, baby. Let's continue the movement. Those two can go together. You guys need to come on down. Get these other guys. All right. Okay. All of you guys. Start going out this way. Power up with that. Okay. So she's going to get some reinforcements here in a little bit. Still need to get more of these rangers though. Okay. Let's bring you back. Pick up your reinforcements. Stay seated, that's fine. Okay, exhausted again already. Okay, let's just rest here. I don't have any. How do I get the recipes to cook? Okay, well, let's get the cheese crusader so we can travel a little bit longer before getting tired. Let's get that rest going.
You are a skilled archer, but you sometimes lack discipline.
Please, if I get any more disciplined, I'll have to ask the commander's permission to sneeze.
And once again, we got all passes, so we're doing good. We're fighting the corruption and doing a dang thing. Let's continue on. Okay. Interesting.
You require my counsel. The goddess protects us.
Wise.
Let's give you. Still have the magical vestment? No. Okay. Give you magical vestment armor.
Something wrong.
Give you false light.
I'm always open to ideas.
Your image.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Bark skin.
My will is resolute.
Yeah, let's do a little delay poison communal.
Ask nicely.
You need some mirror image.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Yeah, I think we can go ahead and boost your intelligence.
Are we in trouble yet?
And that's
Air.
Let's see if we can get that going. That's a swift action, right?
I'm always ready.
Thought I got that as a swift action for
I'm all ears.
And I'm kind of interested. It says attack. I don't think it says melee attack. So I wonder if he can do it on his shots. Try to trip up people. We shall see. Alright, everybody. Let's double check behind us first. Okay. Either of those ways.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better. Yet another obstacle.
Do that. Go ahead and get him with the sound blade.
This will hurt!
Oh, you way back there, that's why. Okay. I thought there was one of these up here. I'm like, she still can get a decent spot to get it. What? I don't get when it does that. It won't let you move.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay. Oh, it's regular not. Okay. Should have. Oh, is it difficult terrain or something? Yeah, all of a sudden. Get close to her. Finish off this guy.
Don't hold back!
Ain't gonna finish him off.
You should have listened to reason.
So it should just take so long to get to anybody right now. Get close.
You won't survive me.
Do the damage. Good job.
Kneel before me. You are nothing before me.
Last hit was good.
Strike.
Everything else missed. Right. So, good cleanup, guys. Good cleanup. there anything up here for us to? Really, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. But it looks like we don't have any other option choices, so let's get out of here and continue to press to our mark. What do we got? An ambush. He's gonna go next, so.
You son of run!
Okay, let's give you your mirror image. You wanna You got something to drink, my friend? Let's give this a go. Why are you trying to beat up on land? Shadow Demon too. No, we just sit tight. But we do need to drink up a potion. Let's do a vanish. So hopefully we're not targeting. Everybody's going up the lane.
Endure this!
Let's get rid of these backline foes.
This one's mine!
Start setting out a new battle line. Let's have you know, let's not worry about healing land just yet. Let's do or let's finish him off.
This will hurt!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Go ahead. Code of fire. Resistances. That's fine. Let's just give it to him. Okay.
Make every strike count.
Good job.
Press the attack.
Good job.
Don't hold back!
Distract them for me.
This Huntress chick is getting the business right now.
Mind over
Only one
muscle.
left from the party. Nice. Okay. Okay. Verify that there's nothing up here. I don't expect for there to be something. Okay. Another midnight to hit in our midst. Spies of the Abyss have attempted to infiltrate Dresden and find out the commander's plans, but it's only by chance that they were stopped. The officers have suggested an increase to security in anticipation of new attempts by the demons. collective responsibility. Let's do collective responsibility. Introduce collective responsibility, adds 1,500 leadership experience points, deducts 200 military experience points. The soldiers must always remain vigilant. If one of them is a traitor, everyone is guilty. The officers now harshly punish entire units where traitors have been discovered, and the warriors now try to identify enemy agents by themselves. This environment of total whistleblowing helps security but undermines the sense of camaraderie between soldiers. Arrival of an archaeologist. The archaeologist Lethamus has arrived in Dresden and seeks an audience with the leader of the Crusaders to propose an interesting adventure. Okay. The development of the arts of war. They who do not seek to know their enemy and fail to forge new paths to victory will inevitably fall. The secret of success lies in the officer's steadfast focus on strategy, the ability to learn from past experience, and the preparation of soldiers for future battles. Let's do that degree. Reset. Exit tight and wait till reinforcements. Which is right here. Gang right there now. Take out this gang real quick. Okay. Done yet? Let us delay. It's right there. Let's see more of our Hell Knights. Let's just keep healing up our Hell Knights. Get rid of those guys. Good. Start bringing these guys to come in. Whoa. Is doing some hurt, but we got enough cures. That was going to start happening. Good stuff. These rights are getting pain, but let's chopping through them. There we go. Gotta get more of these Rangers though on board. Back to where we were. Let's get you out of here. Just sit tight. Out to these old Sarkorian mines. everybody down there. See if I
Who,
can get
me?
a couple of buffs going though. Give yourself a blur.
You are my favorite aide.
Give yourself your image.
The world has suffered enough.
Give us a bless.
My skills are absolute.
That's weird how they did that, but okay. Alright, let's check out this area. What we got? The damage used from bear stakes in at the Blackstone Company. Group of Endorian mercenaries. Oh, we got a plague Smolodon, okay.
Always be ready for the worst.
No time for debates.
Good job. Okay. Just put you this way to see if we can find anything, which seems like a no. Range. What is this? Okay. See the pop up top, so we have another Smolodon somewhere. That area, okay.
I'll remove this obstacle.
I'll save our haste for later. We might need it.
Strike!
Good job there. Okay, land, take care of
You've
that.
crossed the wrong mongrel.
Not exactly to take care of that I was hoping you'd do. Okay. Get ready behind that one. Be like a buffer between the two. Oh, that was the leader too. Oh, we got more come down that way. So we tally out of position. Oh no, that's okay. Do your business.
Time to share your treasures!
Good job. Delay you just a bit.
You should have run!
Good job. Have you... You know what? Let's get you right there. You can try one of our cone of codes. Final. Oh, Reggie's down there. Gotta put Reggie down there. Never mind.
You won't survive me.
Okay. Just got the one left, which is delayed till he gets to it. Same here. We're just delayed. That way Sorcerer can get an attack in on him this turn, and not just Rachel. Never mind. He walked into his death. Became diseased. Okay.
We should move.
Who has the better chance of... Lore religion. Who has our best lore religion right now? Socio? Yeah, Socio by a long shot. Okay.
Let me help.
Nice. Okay. We got one other loot. Up this way, okay.
Follow if you dare.
Let's go back this way by the buildings. See what these buildings have in store. Or the ruins of buildings. Okay.
I'm off.
Judging by how little dust there is on the stone fractures, this rock slide is fairly new. The cave ceiling must have collapsed only a short time ago. Okay. Lord Nature 23.
A success worthy of
No
praise.
wild beast would have ripped apart the bodies of these soldiers with such savagery. It was surely work of demons. Oh, we got perception down here too.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
This warrior was slain presumably by a mage who attacked him with sword strikes and a barrage of spells. Okay. So these plague Smilodons is just disguise or distraction.
It went splendidly.
An expert in fire magic clearly took part in this battle. Okay. does not seem to be adding up. Let's go to this cave and rock slide. I feel like we're missing something. Weird. Don't know what he's. Someone on the road, get ready. Ancient ghost again.
A familiar ghostly figure rises to greet you.
We meet again. I will ask you a question.
Ask me a question, and I will answer.
The second question is more complex, and therefore the answer will be more difficult. I will share a memory with you, and you must tell me what you see.
For a moment, the world around you ceases to exist. Instead, you find yourself surrounded by a thin, delicate mist. A green light ripples through the mist, illuminating the silhouettes of people, buildings, hills, ocean waves, animals, and trees. You see them briefly as they take shape, but they vanish almost as quickly as they appear. But there is something else with you in the mist, something that doesn't disappear. Menacing, elongated shadows rush toward you from all sides, and then the vision fades, the images flickering out of existence.
Succeeded at a knowledge arcana check. This answer is simple. The vision showed you the eternal plane. You saw astral demons hunting down souls that were trying to reach Verisma's court. Okay, I saw astral damians stealing souls in the eternal plane.
All it takes is a little knowledge to begin your journey. By answering this question correctly, you have taken the next step toward acquiring great knowledge. The legacy of the ancients is now open to you. Solve its riddle, and you can continue forward. The secrets of creation will be revealed to the one most worthy. Do not give up your search.
Greater Reach Meta Magic Rod, okay.
After you give your answer, you hear a strange noise, like the ringing of a bell. The sound reverberates through the air.
My time is almost at an end. Quick, ask me a question before the spell takes effect.
Who are you?
It does not matter. I have been dead for so long, there is no one, not even the oldest elves or greatest mages on Golarion, who would remember me. And I doubt that I appear in any of their chronicles. I was once called the Thief of Secrets, and on one occasion, I stole too much. I paid for it with my life, and with my afterlife. The one who once stole secrets is now a servant of secrets, a purveyor of information for people like you.
Okay.
The ghost barely manages to finish his sentence. A sudden burst of magical energy surges through his body, and he disappears with a scream.
Okay.
I do what I must.
Once again, this wasn't a completely random one, right? So it might be stuff hidden somewhere.
I'm gone.
There we go. Takes from good. Sends gold and potion up in large person.
We do it my way.
Okay. Oh, there's another. Almost missed it. Map and 20 gold coins. Okay.
Follow if you dare.
So 57 gold and a few other knickknacks for going to that location. Okay. Drop a quick save. Oh, that went straight over. I wasn't expecting that. But let's go back to rulers. Oh, we got another. Crusaders have sent a letter to the Citadel inviting the Crusader leader to pay them a visit at his court. Okay. We're going to go back to the laboratory because remember I said we had those crystals that I want to see if we can find a machine, or it was like a machine that with the first crystal in that first room and in the last room. There was a crystal machine reader thing. I don't remember playing around with it too much to see if we can swap out anything. I think we got 3 or 4 crystals in us, right? In us, on us. Let's take a look. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3. 3, yeah. So let's take a quick look and see if we can do anything. Yeah, oh. That was quick. Where's the strange device?
The strange device with a slot for a crystal awaits your next move.
Place the experiment transformation crystal in the socket.
Day 28. Cullis drill. 4606. Experiment. Transformation. Subject. Arilu Vorlesh. Human female. With a clear affinity for arcane magic. Objective: to fuse a mortal soul with the essence of the abyss. Predicted result: the formation of a full-fledged half-demon on the basis of a mortal being. Potential risks: unknown. The death of the subject is extremely likely. I will continue to monitor the experiment for as long as I can.
She experimented on herself to become a half-demon. Place the experiment the Sutra crystal in the socket.
Day 20, Farast 4606. Experiment, the suture. Subject, former Arachne subjected to extreme exposure when passing through the world wound. As a result of this exposure, the demon was reborn as a dretch, a unique event in demonology. The reborn demon also acquired serious malformations, which did not respond to standard treatment methods. Objective: to assess the threat to other demons to stabilize passage through the world wound. The survival of the subject is also desirable for the purposes of further observation.
Okay. Place the secret of great sorcery crystal in the socket.
Well, well. It seems that someone has been meddling with my projector without permission. Again. How many times have I told you not to do that, I made this recording for the sole purpose of telling you that when I return, I shall be very, very angry.
Okay. That's it. Something like twinkles from the crystal lines. There's magical patterns spread out around it. Well, we did what I wanted to do. Did we go and check on? Looks like it's been battered by someone's decorator stuff. Still should. The crew that was in that other room. Some kind of magic place. Did we see this one before?
Day 4, Farast 4632. Experiment, wounded demons. Subject, a Lilitu and several lesser demons maimed in battle with crusaders. The fusing of body parts of different life forms has been done many times before and is of no interest to me. The focus of this experiment is the fusing of souls. Desired result: to preserve the specific abilities of the donor subjects in the final fused entity. The idea is promising and may influence my other research.
Yeah, I remember that one before. Yeah, my question is more that did we... Oh, these people are still here. Tortured angel. Examine the barrier.
The barrier appears to have been created from the essence of the abyss and reinforced with spells repelling any living creature not of this dark plane.
Okay, let's leave real quick. Okay, never mind. There's nothing new there. Okay, let's destroy this barrier.
The barrier surrounding the frozen angel shimmers disconcertingly.
destroy the barrier.
You see a beautiful silver-haired woman whose face displays unusual, heavenly tranquility. Now you can get a good look at her wings. One looks strong and is covered in white feathers, just as you would expect of an angel. But the other wing, it looks like a framework of mismatched bones, with a grimy purple substance stretched across instead of webbing, and it is covered in something akin to scabs or strange scales. The angel awakens and unexpectedly inclines her head in greeting.
I do not know who you are, stranger, but thank you for freeing me. I am Targona, blade of Iomedes' heavenly host. My captivity, though I was ignorant of it, lasted so long.
How did you end up here?
I was brought here from the brink of death. I had been fighting the Baylor Darazand alongside a troop of crusaders, when we were struck by the Echo of Deskari, a demon of terrifying power and cunning and an old enemy of mine. All my comrades perished, and the two demons set upon me like predators savaging a bird. The Echo ripped off my wing and left me to die among the bodies of those I failed to protect.
Okay.
And then she appeared. The architect of the world wound.
The angel's gaze darkens.
Sometimes I am amazed at the vast power, terrifying or benevolent, that can reside in a mortal. However, Arilu is no longer mortal. She brought me here. She treated me, as much as she could. Or as much as she deemed necessary. I can hardly remember those first days in the laboratory. Pain, strange magic, purple flames flickering around me. Arilu spent hours casting spells over me. I was chained the whole time, though I was too weak to fight or flee. There was nothing else for me to do but to talk to her, and to try to glimpse inside that black soul.
Okay, what'd you find?
I don't know what I hoped to find in there. Perhaps the smallest glimmer of light, hope that all this could be remedied. All I saw was twilight, a veil of arrogance and secrets that Arilu used to keep herself separate from the world. Her thoughts were occupied by some grand experiment. I was of little interest by comparison. When she had finished her work, she put me into a deep sleep. A healing sleep, she said. It was necessary to allow my new, abominable wing to settle in. I have been in that sleep until now.
Okay. What grand experiment was Arilu planning when she captured you?
She wanted to perfect her accursed wound. The second opening, as she called it. The rift was to be larger and more stable, opening a road to Golarion from new abyssal realms. What shocked me was that she talked about the disastrous consequences of her plan with total equanimity. As though they were minor details that were but a distraction from the experiment itself.
Okay. If people's lives don't matter.
I also know that her experiment required a mortal soul. Perhaps as a sacrifice in some dark rite that would siphon the mortal's life force and use it for perverse ends.
Okay.
I heard, or rather pieced together from what I overheard, that the soul belonged to a child. Arilu, like many demons and demonic spellcasters, has the ability to wrest souls from their bodies and contain them in special vessels. The vessel containing that soul was delivered to the laboratory soon after I was brought here. Arilu was unusually distressed that day. She talked to me more than usual. That's when I learned the details of her plan. I was aghast when I realized that she was discussing the soul of a child, a soul which she likely wished to sacrifice. I cannot describe the horror I felt.
Huh. What's wrong with your wing?
It is the work of Arilu. The wing is fully functional. Its creator isn't known as the architect for nothing. But it frightens me. There is more of the abyss in this wing than in the eyes of an enraged Baylor.
Okay.
My lady, I am but a humble cleric, and it is likely beyond my powers to heal the heinous injury that was done to you. But I could not look at how they desecrated your perfect beauty and not say something. Please allow me to at least try to repair it.
The angel only smiles sadly in response.
You have a pure heart and good intentions. But what was done to me is beyond the power of even angels to undo.
If I were you or your commander, Angel, I would immediately order that the demonic wing be amputated. It is corruption that has been placed inside you. The consequences of that will be inescapable.
You may be right, Knight. And my superiors in heaven may make the same decision. Veilers with the abyss in their eyes, how unscientific. I would have been pleased if she'd sent me anything at all.
Finian's voice trembles.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry this happened to her. It's terrible. She should never have been. No living creature should ever be treated like that.
Okay, why didn't you get out of here or summon the warriors of heaven to help you?
Even the goddess cannot hear me within these walls. This place, it belongs to the abyss, not the material plane. I could not call for help, only pray for a miracle. Perhaps your arrival is the answer to that prayer.
Okay, can you tell me anything about this place?
I only know a little. Arila once let it slip that this refuge is where she wrote the Lexicon of Paradox, the book of dark magic containing the secret to the Worldwound's creation. That means this place is older than the Wound itself. Arila must have created it, at least part of it, before her great atrocity. I was astonished at the strange way she seemed to speak of this laboratory. It was as if she despised this place, yet she tried not to show it. There was a moment when I wondered if this hatred was a sign of her contrition, but I was mistaken. Arila Vorlesh is incapable of feeling contrite, even for a heartbeat. She is like a tempest, hurtling forward and sweeping aside everything in its path.
Okay. I unsealed the way out. You're free.
Free. Then let's leave here at once. May the light of Iomity be with you.
Okay. So now they finally... Okay. Alright, let's go back now. Still locked, okay. Get on out of here.
I'm off.
Right. Let's move back to Dresden. See the storyteller. Because I think we got enough stuff to repair another item from him, maybe. Or maybe two. Dresden. To the streets. basic wear scene. +4, that's nice. Alright. Do you have anything new and interesting? No. See about, he said storyteller.
The blind elf whispers something under his breath. Hearing your steps, he turns to you slowly.
Greetings, Yunlert. Have you brought me a new story?
We're going to head over to Bloodstain page. I found it in the Molten Scar.
The storyteller cringes and puts his hand on the bloodstained page. His face contorts into a painful grimace, his voice trembling with terror.
No. He is here again. That terrible, grating voice. The horrific semblance of a face. The monstrous appearance. Myriad insects forming a body with 2 arms and 2 legs. He touches me and the disgusting creatures attack my flesh, covering me. They are eating me. They are hungry and will devour everything except my eyes and tongue, so that I can see this damn page. So that I can translate the runes written in the ancient, long-forgotten elven language. And I translate. It hurts so much. I tried to lie to him. I changed the translation. But he saw through my lie. He got angry. Now I'm not lying, I'm not. He takes one of the insects from my face and squishes it with his fingers over the inkwell. Then he dips the quill in it and writes with my blood right over the runes. And I continue to dictate. Callistria, when will this be over? Let me die. Xanther, let me die.
The storyteller jerks back his hand, terrified.
Oh gods, such horrible torture. This poor man was tortured to decrypt my notes. He was so tormented that his suffering became thick like molasses. My mind is drowning in it. My own memories are hidden by these images of horror. I can try to get through to them, but I will need your help. Tell me everything you've seen and heard. I will try to lean on your words, to use them as a light in the darkness of my forgotten past.
Okay.
The storyteller takes the blood-stained page carefully, as though handling a dangerous insect.
I see a magic shape. There is a force pulsating in the center. You've seen the ritual. Tell me, what was its central point? Its magic knot?
A dead man. They killed a crusader and conducted the ritual over his corpse.
The storyteller frowns.
A dead man? I don't understand. I feel something else. A life. A living soul in the eye of the whirlwind. I don't understand how one ritual can tie up the energies of death and the abyss. Their currents in the world's ephemera are contradirectional.
The storyteller sighs weakly.
Forgive me, Commander. I cannot get any further. Everything is vague and unclear, and the screams of the poor lad keep ringing in my ears.
Okay, let's see. Do we have...
The storyteller nods politely.
Let me touch them, and I'll tell you what I can see.
The storyteller's fingers run over the piece of old cloak.
I sense power. This item belonged to someone truly powerful. It was created as a gift. It's so hazy. I would like to learn this story, but it would take much to revive such a mighty relic. If you can get 5 vials of magic essence, 2 bars of cold iron, 2 vials of demon blood, and 3 skins of magical creatures, I will try to restore it.
Oh, we don't have the stuff to restore anything. Okay. How unfortunate. But I think it's going to be about time to get ready to end today's stream. We're going to go into the cathedral, get our briefings from there, and we'll end today's stream there. Like I said, it'll probably be, I might be back for Thursday's stream, but if not, it will be next Saturday, so maybe a full week.
An older man in dusty traveling clothes waves at you. His face is tanned, but his gray eyes are bright.
Commander? Aren't you the commander? Well met. My name is Lithimas the Antiquarian. I study ancient relics. Perhaps you've heard of me, though if you haven't, it doesn't matter.
An antiquarian? Do you sell anything?
Lithima shrugs.
Alas, I don't. They call me the Antiquarian because of my love for ancient items that might otherwise seem mundane and useless. Few understand the principles of archaeology. Sometimes even a shard from an old oil lamp is enough to shine a light on the darkness of history.
Yeah, I've never heard of you.
I don't chase glory. It's enough for me to know that I bring knowledge to the peoples of Galarian. Some have used my discoveries to earn fame and fortune, but I remain a simple antiquarian.
Okay, what do you want from me, from this visit?
I am planning a rather dangerous expedition, and I will need the help of a strong, skilled warrior. Not without recompense, of course.
Okay.
I found an ancient map leading to a certain cave system, a dragon burial ground. But it wasn't merely a place where old dragons came to die. I have a theory that once upon a time, a great battle took place in these caves, and many relics and artifacts were left behind. You're waging a long and difficult war. Help me uncover the secrets of the dragon burial ground, and I will give you all of my savings. Believe me, I've earned a lot during my years of travel. All I need is for someone to clear the way down in the caves. Who knows what sort of demons inhabit that place now?
I like to know the details.
Of course. I will answer any questions you may have.
Why do you want me to get personally involved? You could just ask me to send an armed escort with you on this expedition.
Lithimas looks around.
Don't think I'm trying to disparage them, but they are ordinary soldiers, after all. What if we discover treasure down below? Will they resist the allure of gold for the sake of science? Will they keep our expedition a secret, even if my competitors promise them huge sums of money? No, I'm sorry, but I will only rely on someone who is trusted by the Queen.
And where did you get this map of the dragon burial ground?
I bartered it from a ranger in exchange for an amulet. The ranger wasn't keen on going deeper into the world wound, and I doubt he even understood how valuable this map might be for science. I dare say he made a poor bargain.
Tell me more about your theory.
I'm interested in dragon history, from the days of Apsu and the creation of Dahak up to now. But dragons are reclusive creatures, and they don't enjoy discussing their history with strangers. Sure, we know about many historical conflicts involving dragons, but as for large-scale battles between dragons, they prefer to keep quiet about those, and thus we historians remain in the dark.
Okay.
And then suddenly I find a map that identifies this cave system and its surrounding area as a dragon burial ground. But mass burial sites are so uncharacteristic of their kind. Dragons are reclusive by nature, both in life and in death. I assume an ancient battlefield awaits us there. But who fought whom, and for what cause? This is what we have to find out. Can you imagine? We could discover a brand new, hitherto unknown page of history.
Okay, Apsu, Dahak. What do you know of them? Now, we'll follow Apsu, so we would know something. It's kind of like just test his knowledge base.
Apsu is known as the god of metallic dragons. In the dawn of time, he was born from the purest waters, and together with his dreaded spouse, whose name I am afraid to say, he sired many creatures in a multitude of worlds. His kingdom lies far beyond this world, among flying islands and wandering stars. Dahak, his proud and fearless son, was one of the first dragon gods. He chose the path of destruction instead of creation. He settled in hell, founding his own kingdom of flames and agony. Dahak fought alongside his father and the other gods to defeat Rovagug. Yet after the battle, he swore that one day he would return and destroy Apsu once and for all. He still dwells in his hellish palace, finding new ways to wreak havoc on Golarion. Such is his uncontrollable nature.
Okay.
Few mortals understand what this man is talking about. From somewhere far away, you can hear the ringing of silvery scales. A good sign. Apsu wants you to help him solve the mystery of the dragon burial ground.
What do you hope to find in this burial ground?
I seek evidence that a raging battle was fought there, and perhaps also evidence of the reasons for such a conflict. Dragons would not gather together for such a large battle over some petty, inconsequential feud. Oh no! They must have had a serious reason. And that, perhaps, is the biggest mystery of all Dragakind.
Okay, I've heard enough.
And what is your decision?
Fine, I'll help you out.
Splendid.
Lathema smiles, but the smile doesn't reach his observant gray eyes.
I shall immediately head to the cave entrance and await you there. I think I can handle this part of the journey, but as for the dangers that wait down below, I fear I know nothing about them.
Okay.
Commander.
The woman entering the room is horribly wounded. Her simple clothes are soaked with blood. Her face has been beaten to a pulp, and one arm is twisted at an unnatural angle. She walks toward you, but her legs give out and she falls to the floor.
Commander, it's Ember. Ember's been taken.
Ember, what's wrong with her?
Baphomet cultists came to her sermon. They slaughtered everyone and took her off to their unholy shrine to sacrifice her. I can tell you where it is. I'm begging you, hurry before they do something to her.
How exactly do you know where the shrine of Baphomet is?
You're very perceptive, Commander.
The woman lowers her head, stops for a moment, and then forces herself to continue, looking you straight in the eye.
I didn't come here only to tell you about Ember's abduction, but also to surrender to the law. Arrest me for treason. I am a cultist of Baphomet. It's my fault Ember was taken.
Why are you helping me if you're a cultist?
I regret what I did. That doesn't absolve me of my guilt, but at least I can do some good before I accept my punishment.
Tell me more about your cult.
I was recruited a few months back. I came to this city to work on a construction site. I was alone, with no friends and no money. I met some nice people in the tavern.
Her beaten face twists into a grimace.
We spent some good times together, and they were always willing to help me in any way they could. They even let me borrow money and never asked for it back. I really thought I'd found friends.
Okay.
Then they started saying things about unfairness in the army, that Galfry is a tyrant, and you're her executioner, that fighting cultists is just slaughtering innocent people who see things a different way. I felt like something was off, but they were my friends. Well, it didn't even take 2 months before I was kissing the hoof of Baphomet's statue in his shrine and swearing an oath to his warlord Thaskarad. Break Baphomet's profane altar, destroy his cult, and punish me in front of everyone as an example to the rest.
Thaskarad, who is that?
A very powerful demon. I've only seen him once, and I almost died of fear. He is huge, and he breathes fire and devours human souls. He has an entire army of Templars at his command.
And how did you end up at Ember's sermon?
At first I stayed away from her sermons, but the cult leaders kept a close eye on her. People flocked to her, the cultists dreamed of poaching her congregation, and maybe even luring her to their side too. When she started saying prayers for the demon lords, we thought it would be easy to entice them to our side. But we underestimated her. 5 spies, including me, infiltrated her congregation, and when the other cultists came for her, all 5 of us took up arms to protect her from them.
Ember said prayers for demon lords? That can't be true.
You didn't know? She's a true saint. I don't know what else to call her. She was offering up prayers for all the demon lords, Baphomet, Descari, Nocticula, Cabriri, asking that they come to their senses and end this war, stop hurting people.
Sounds like Ember.
She believes there is good in everyone, even in creatures who are evil incarnate. I don't know if anyone can make demons come to their senses, but she can do it with people. How could I keep hurting crusaders after I, along with the others, appealed to Baphomet's better nature? How could I ask him to repent, and not repent myself?
I see, I've decided what to do with you.
I will humbly accept your decision, whatever it may be.
You left the cult and atoned for your sins. You may go.
Thank you, Commander. You have been kinder to me than I deserve, but that is exactly what Ember teaches us to do. I will do anything to keep others from falling into the cult's web. And you, please save our little saint.
She bows and leaves.
Okay. So now we gotta go find Ember and rescue
I
her.
need to recover my strength.
Commander, the capital needs you to take decisive action. There has been a major scandal. The nation of Andoran, our diplomatic partner, has sent its army to help the crusade. However, this apparently generous gesture is nothing more than political provocation. The Andorans want to prevent the emerging rapprochement between Mendev and Kiliax, of which I have previously informed you. They've deliberately sent their army to our territory without seeking Nerosian's approval.
Okay.
If Mendev accepts this help, it will cool our relations with Istur and their suzerain, Kiliax. The Royal Council command, that is to say, expects you to reject Anoran aid. Direct them toward Her Majesty's court. They are welcome to negotiate with the capital.
Unfortunately, we can't disregard the decision made by Her Majesty and her council.
Sozio pauses, then suddenly gives you a sly smile.
But those Andorans didn't come here empty-handed. They brought weapons and supplies. Let them share those with us, since Nerosian forbids them from joining our army.
Okay.
Dayran regards Lady Konomi with feigned disapproval.
Come now, Lady Konomi, all this suspicion. I am sure that the Andorans are driven by nothing more than benevolence and concern for our collective future. We simply must accept them like dear friends. We should send the Andorans back home, instead of to Nerosian, and declare as loudly as possible that we disapprove of their underhanded methods. Otherwise, our capital's diplomats will see it as an opportunity to strike a few deals and sweep the whole scandal under the rug. And that's not right. Vile deeds should be exposed, not hidden.
Okay, Lan.
If the whole deal is about M being Andorans, they should just stop being M. Take down the banners, call themselves mercenaries, problem solved.
What's the gist of this political conflict?
Istur is a protectorate of Kiliax, and Andoran and Kiliax have a long history of feuds. For the Andorans, the highest values are freedom and equality, and for the Calaxians, it's order and hierarchy. It's as if the two countries were made to be at odds. The fact that they are both allied with Mendev doesn't stop them from settling scores at any opportunity. For the time being, Nerosian considers it more advantageous to cooperate with Igorian, the capital of Kiliax. No one is cutting ties with Andoran, no, it's just that the relations have cooled somewhat. It's a common occurrence in the politics of major powers.
Okay.
That is why Nerosian insisted on you inviting Istur, Kiliax's protectorate. When you accepted their forces, the Andorans resorted to a provocation. Either Nerosian receives their help, incurring Igorian's discontent, or it risks a diplomatic row. The Royal Council chose the row.
Let's see what the council has to say.
Hopefully the advice you're about to hear won't lead to an undesirable war.
So, sir, what solution do you propose?
I come from Andoran myself, and, as Shellen is my witness, I wish I could offer another solution. But we have sworn an oath to Her Majesty. If Nerosian doesn't wish to see Anoran troops in Drazen, we have no right to invite them.
Okay.
But no one can forbid us from accepting their help in the form of weapons and supplies. After all, this war is not just some political conflict, this is a battle for the fate of Golarion. Everyone is entitled to do their part.
Okay.
What touching bashfulness. You're proposing we behave like the daughter of a noble family who wants to give herself to a dashing bard but keep her maiden honor?
Darian, are you sure we should accept Dorian's help?
Does it become us to reject the aid of our valiant allies who are on their way here to share the burden of this holy war? I sense the sins of pride, envy, and yes, a whiff of covetousness too, coming from the direction of Nerosian. But there can be no place for sin on a crusade.
Lady Konomi shudders pointedly.
Don't forget about the sin of slander, Count. Enough tomfoolery. Your jests will lead to diplomatic disaster.
Perhaps, perhaps not. One thing I can say for sure, this was a bold move by Andoran. They are willing to invest much in this cause, our cause. I see no reason to refuse. I never was fond of Kiliaks anyway. I don't like their practices. Or their wine.
Lan, is it a good idea to rebuke those who send us troops?
The longer I sit on this council, the harder it is for me to figure out which demons we're supposed to defeat. The ones on the front lines or the ones we're protecting? How can people think about plots and intrigues when the world hangs in the balance?
Okay.
I don't have much faith in the integrity of Nerosian's bureaucrats. Which is why I'm suggesting that we treat the Andorans in a way that will make it clear we won't stand for being used. If you want to help, then do it decently, and if you want to scheme, just go home. It will discourage wily opportunists, but win the respect of those who value honesty and decency. The politicians may be at fault here, but what is the soldiers' crime? They are prepared to risk their lives to defend Golarion, and they're certainly not looking to gain anything from this war. Is it just to punish them for the actions of their leaders? With logic like that, we shouldn't be surprised when people start to judge us by the deeds of Nerosian's bureaucracy.
Rudolph, what were you saying about mercenaries?
I know a guy or two with connections in merc circles, a bit creepy, but they keep their word. It'll take 5 minutes for them to turn an Anoran army into a mercenary company. They'll dig up some distinguished name of some currently retired group, fix you up with the banners and the uniforms, and record the company's arrival in the books of the local mercenary guild. Even the fussiest clerk won't realize that they're not well-respected dogs of war, but a detachment of Anoran regulars. And just like that, under neutral banners, we've accepted our new friends into our army. Clever, eh?
That's pretty clever.
It's crooked, not clever. If a soldier doesn't care under which banners to fight, then they're not a soldier, just your average cutthroat. If the Andorans agree to something like this, my respect for them will plummet. And it's not high as it is.
Lady Konomi, why would I refuse Dorian's help?
Firstly, because it is the wish of the capital.
Lady Konomi falls silent for a few moments, letting the weight of her argument sink in.
And secondly, you do understand that this situation is larger and more complex than what you can see from Drazen? It would be inconvenient for us to quarrel with Kiliaks at the moment, and Andoran is pushing us to do exactly that. I can promise you that Mendev will compensate you for your losses. We are guided not by consideration of our own benefit, but of the good of your army and the entire crusade.
Okay.
Nah, no dice. When they give you something, you take it, especially freebies. Don't bother feeding us that garbage about compensating us later. The authorities do it whenever it's fleecing time, and then what? The people get nothing back. Compensating, my tail.
I have no more questions. Let's see this one. At 6,000 finance points, footmen, champions, shield bearers, spearmen, houndmasters, convicts, and conscripts. During equipment, unit has 3% bonus to max HP. Get hedge knights or recruited commander sequence, paladins, crusaders, wolf riders, hedge knights, raiders, light cavalry. Gain an excellent horse's feet. +3 bonus to AC. Okay. Land. Land's plan will give us 45 rangers, which we need. Archers, rangers, marksmen, axe hunters, headhunters, bandits, slingers. Okay, it weakens their AC. Unit has +1 bonus to AC and all saving throws for mercenary units. Okay. I think we're actually going to go with lands. We're talking about needing rangers. We get some rangers. And all of our rangers, archers, marksmen, headhunters, bandits will be able to weaken and drop the AC of other units. So, yeah. Land is right. We will publicly announce that we disapprove of Andorran's politics and refuse their arms.
Commander, you have already demonstrated your defiance of the Royal Council. Do not cross the line that separates defiance from an open attack on Mendev's interests. The Royal Council will not forgive you for it.
Is that a threat?
Merely a warning. Your actions, on the other hand, are indeed threatening to Mendev. Her Majesty has entrusted her kingdom to the Royal Council. It is their duty to oppose those who hurt her interests. By turning them against you, you leave them no choice but to start hurting you.
The decision has been made and it's final.
Lady Konomi's hand twitches in frustration.
There will be consequences. Severe and unpleasant consequences.
Bring it.
Let's see if there are still nations in Avistan who conduct their politics honestly. If there are, our decision won't go unnoticed. And hopefully Andorran will learn its lesson.
That will be all. I hope you are all pleased with the work of the Diplomatic Council. I doubt that the capital will henceforth be inclined to involve you in matters of politics, Commander. You may give your demon war your undivided attention.
Okay. Captain Odin.
Commander, we've managed to defeat Kormzada's host. The remnants of his army have retreated to lick their wounds, and we must use this opportunity to go on the offensive. But right now, our army is not fully prepared to begin such an expansion. The farther we advance into the enemy territory, the more we'll need strong and mobile cavalry. I propose we replenish our forces with light cavalrymen. Mendev could offer us plenty.
There are many lone paladins on Golarion, like me, who travel and help the needy. Shall we call them to our aid?
Cavalry is a crucial element of the army, one that's difficult to replace. Mendavian knights often sacrifice their defense in favor of offensive power, and it is time to put an end to this wastefulness. All riders must be encased in heavy cuirassier armor so as to avoid unnecessary losses. In my long and productive life, I've taken assignments involving knights, nomads, and other targets who enjoy prancing about on horses. And let me tell you, the hardest of those targets were hedge knights. They are true dogs of war who don't have a homeland, but what they do have is experience and a sharp blade. If you need cavalry, I say they're your guys.
Okay.
Cavalry. Now they're always a serious threat on the battlefield. And not just riders on horseback. The fiercest fighters out of all the cavalry I've ever seen are the wolf riders from the Verduran forest. Maybe we could try to recruit them?
Grey Boar, you're not a soldier. What are you doing here?
Greyboar puffs his pipe and, after a short pause, says with dignity,
True, I'm not a soldier. However, I have a better understanding of killing than most. Besides, the fact that I'm not a professional soldier means I can offer you a fresh perspective and give you advice that would never occur to a career officer.
Okay, I want to hear the opinions of my advisors. Sela, what advantages do paladins offer?
The gods have blessed them with strength, protected them against darkness and corruption. They spend their whole lives training and performing great deeds. Destroying evil is what they live for, and it's what they do better than anyone.
Regal? Regil? Why do you advocate for cuirassiers?
There's a certain breed of fighter who thinks that the glory they win on the battlefield justifies any amount of risk. That may be acceptable for them, but it is not acceptable for their commanding officers. Wasting cavalry in daring attacks only saps the strength of our own army. We must see to it that all riders are equipped with the best armor, the kind that will provide the highest chance of survival on the battlefield. I would also advise against recruiting any glory seekers or protectors of high ideals to serve as our cavalry, for the aforementioned reasons.
Okay.
Captain Odin prims his lips and says forcefully,
The riders of Menev aren't accustomed to fearing for their hides. Your demands, Regil, may lead them to believe that you don't trust them or, even worse, suspect them of cowardice.
Greyboar, what makes hedge knights so good in the battle?
I once had a contract to kill a highborn baron. A famed warrior never went anywhere without an escort. So I prepared an ambush for his entourage on a forest road, in the dark. The screams of that baron when he and his horse fell into the spiked pit, and above him, there was a slaughter going on. I showed myself, split open the head of the nearest guard, and darted into the bushes. They followed, right into my traps. Crossbows, wooden stakes sticking out of the ground, all sorts of things. Arrows flying about, everyone shouting. They made such a racket they scared themselves. They thought they'd been hit by a whole gang of assailants. In any case, the knights who served the Baron because of their oath got the jitters and bolted. Even his kin. But the 2 hedge knights he hired fought like wild beasts. Those were worthy opponents indeed. It's simple. They know that if they don't win, they don't get a single coin. Hedge knights are seasoned folk, they've been around. Dangerous, too. They fight for victory and gold, not for honor or glory. They don't care if their tactics are cheap. If they can kill the enemy, they will.
I doubt the people you've described even have the right to call themselves knights. I'm not keen on fighting side by side with someone who sees the Crusades as a chance to make a fortune.
Well, Rick, who are the wolf riders?
The Verduran forest is a perilous place, and the people who live there are a harsh folk. They're almost like us. They fight against all kinds of wild fae, overgrown bugs, and other oglins. One of the groups that live in that forest is a halfling tribe. What the gods denied them in stature, they more than made up for in ferocity. And their wolf riders, they're like beasts astride beasts. The point is, they're well used to cutting off oglin heads in their forest. They'll fit right in here.
Okay.
A warrior's size is no obstacle to prowess by any means. But the notion of wolves as mounts does not stand up to scrutiny. They cannot wear any proper armor, and without it, their first battle will be their last.
Captain Odin, what are the benefits of light cavalry?
Light cavalry may be inferior to knights as far as equipment quality goes, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Firstly, the lightness of the armor gives them maneuverability. And secondly, many noble offspring who have battle skills and a fast horse but can't afford expensive armor will gladly answer our call, eager to earn glory with their feats. So long as they don't flee the battlefield first on those very same fast horses. They're lovers of glory and easy victories.
Everything is clear to me now. Let's see. Main stables provide weekly recruitment growth of paladins. Corsairs. His mates. Kind of like the idea of the Wolf Riders, but let's do Paladins, mainly because it says power, so I'm thinking that also be able to have the lay on hands or the heal. And so we won't have to rely on just the general to heal.
I haven't let you down. And they won't either.
With that, this meeting of the military council is adjourned. I will brief the officers on the expected reinforcements immediately, and see to it that our available stables are expanded and properly refitted.
Alright. Let's take a quick look at our troop base. Combat effectiveness of the Crusade army has increased. The military council requested the Crusade leader. Yep, we did that. We still gotta go to court. Paladin is up here. Interesting. I'm not going to buy any more right now though, because what I probably will try to do is look at the forts that we do currently occupy. Make sure we got stuff built in, all of them, to benefit our raising of funds and material. Then we can look at the rest. But with that, we're going to end today's stream. Thank you everybody for coming through and watching a little bit of playthrough of H-Town D-Man games, playing a little bit of Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. And as always, please ensure that you take the time to enjoy your day, enjoy your night, and enjoy life, because it's too short not to. See you guys in a week.